Know how much I love that Nintendo Switch!
What's going on YouTube? It is your boy QKG, and today we're going to be discussing Mortal Kombat 1 on that young Nintendo Switch, and I say that with a little bit of in my voice just because y'all already know this game. It's a little rough. It's kind of like on the ICU. It's on, I'm not gonna say it's on his deathbed, but it's kind of like it's on one of them stretchers where they be fixing up superheroes and shit. Like, it just seems like this game needs a lot more work and a lot more time than it was given. I was actually worried that, you know, with this game kind of having a lot of issues, was the DLC going to be held back? Was there going to be some issues with X, Y, and Z? And no, it surprisingly did not hold back Omni-Man's launch. He came out on time, minimal issues. However, the update still did not fix everything, but it seems like they made a lot of fixes to a lot of gray areas that were really bad. But then now it's weird. It's like they fix stuff and then some other things get odd. So let's just go ahead and put this into perspective. So I booted up and I played the invasion mode in my last video where I was discussing the invasion mode update. The invasion mode, like, frame rate in general, the fatalities they played super laggy. They weren't clean at all. It just got really bad. We're in season 2 with the whole Natara vampire season, and I'm not as far into it, but I've got a pretty decent chunk in so far, and it seems like everything is playing a lot smoother than I expected, which is good. So it looks like they kind of fixed some of the issues there, but at the same time, who's to say I don't get further along and then, you know, that's not fixed. So when it comes to the invasion mode, I'm just taking it a step at a time. It kind of seems like everything so far so good. So the next thing that I have noticed that still isn't fixed is the whole Johnny Cage and Jean-Claude Van Damme skin. Every single time ever since this game's launched, that was the first thing I did. I put that skin on Johnny Cage. Every time I go back into the game, all my other costumes, for all my palettes, for all my other fighters are fine. They stay there, they're good. Every time I go to Johnny Cage, I have to reset it every single time. Not that it doesn't load the skin or have any issues or anything like that. It's just kind of tedious that I gotta keep changing it, but some of the facial animations for some of the fighters aren't there. Like, I think Scorpion had some that just weren't present. Omni-Man had a few in like some areas where his facial animations just were not working. Even though like Johnny Cage's kind of had some fixes, because even in his intros, like, the game at launch had 0 animations, and then they kind of finally, you know, added some in there. Along with like some visual aids, like Raiden actually has more lighting that shows up on screen. Now, I don't know what's going on with the dev team with the pure hatred that it seems like they have for Reptile, but it seems like his fatality was fine, but ever since the update happened, now they get sucked into the void, bro. They just, it's weird. It seems like some things get changed which needed to get changed, and then some things that weren't needed to be fixed, they just got worse. So it kind of seems like Reptile's having still some issues, like he's not fixed yet. But we're definitely 2 months in, and it is kind of interesting to see, because I'm not expecting everything to be fixed overnight. I am expecting, you know, of course, it to be fixed, but this game is still going in ongoing development. They're still coming out with DLC characters. They're still supplying updates. They're making balance changes. So along from this team getting everything else, I can see why they got their hands full, but it's like, god damn, man, this is getting rough. So everybody who has still been worried about this game, it's still getting worked on, but I'm not gonna lie, man, it's still a little rough. It's still good to see that the 60 FPS gameplay is there. You can still have a blast getting those combinations off with those cameo characters, and it's still the same good experience. It's just really rough, and as of right now, it's like, I don't know how much more time they need. It's clear they still need more time, but god damn, I was hearing the rumors that it was 2 different Switch teams, 2 different Switch developers that were working on porting this game over, and the fact that it's still having these issues, and it's still, I just, you know, it's just making it clear that they needed more time. That's all. So hopefully we get some more updates and some more fixes for some of these issues that you've seen here. Aside from all that you have seen thus far, let me know in the comments down below what you think about this game. And as always, guys, leave your suggestions on any other games that you want me to review next or stream in the future. So until next time, guys, we are out, dog. Peace.